Baby hands and ruby lips, special magic from her fingertips. She could heal a nation with just a touch, make your soul cry without as much. Weep on the wellsprings on desert sand, walk on the oceans as tableland. She majestic, this you comprehend. The lady of love, dream of every man. I'm talking about love. Talking about love. Talking about love. Yeah. Talking about love. I'm talking about L.O.V.'s love. Talking about love. I'm talking about love. Talking about love. I will walk a million miles over glass my feet bare. Stare directly at the sun until blinded by the glare. Climb Everest the mountain, swim the deepest sea. If this woman I see would give her love to me, through bloodshot eyes did she call to me. But for my love I would no longer be known. If you will love me, you can really say. But for a moment with her, give a thousand days. Talking about love. Talking about love. That's what I'm talking about. It's time to rewind. Rewind. Take it back to make it better. The pages of my life. It's time to rewind. Rewind. Make it last forever. If you are from when I am from, then you know I ain't crazy. So wanna go back to when she was my 80s baby, and I was her 90s lover, pushing that body all over, just like an album cover. Oh, you got it, 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 just what I want. And I got it, I got it, I got it, just what you need, like baby. You can have this now and later. I'll take mine like yesterday. Spend it with the DJ so I can get back to my brain. Oh, it's time to rewind. Oh, turn the pages of my life. It's time to rewind.
We had the ups and downs, I miss what we got. Round and round, just cruising the block. Time passed so fast, we don't check the clock. To the hip, to the hop, non-stop. I'm just chilling the millin'. You wanna go to a party and throw your hand in the ceiling. Never revealing your feeling, but I tell in your face. You want the hockey and banana, back to my place. And we can take a stop by your favorite ice cream shop and get that chocolate vanilla with that cherry on top. We cool with ease, feel the breeze, smoke some trees. Used to wake up in the morning wearing my tees. Yeah, so where we at now? I'm taking it back now. I'll call a couple of times and you were like, not now. Can I call you later? But you hit me anyway. I wanna rock with you like my name was MJ.
Girl, close your eyes. Let the rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you can do. Just keep on moving. Oh, gotta rock it, don't stop it. Gotta rock it, don't stop, no. The love that we've been through, after all you put me through, yeah. Can we get back to groove?
I'm just afraid of being attacked. Happens to the best of us. Don't ever forget what happened to that French actor. You know what I'm talking about? Juicy Smouillet. He's a very famous French actor. Y'all never heard of Juicy Smouillet? Juicy Smouillet is an actor from France. And he became famous on a show called Empire. One night, he was in Chicago late at night and was the victim he was the victim of a racist and homophobic attack. You see, Juicy Smouillet is gay and he is black, not just French. Oh, it was a crazy story. Apparently, when he was walking down the street late at night, two white men came out of the shadows with MAGA hats on, beat him up. put some bleach on him, and ran off into the night.
Bye, have a great time.
International news. And everybody was furious, especially in Hollywood. It's all over everybody's Twitter feed and Instagram page. Justice for Juicy and all this shit. The whole country was up in arms. It was talking about it all the time on the news. And for some reason, African Americans, we were like oddly quiet. We were so quiet about this shit that the gay community started accusing African American community of being homophobic for not supporting him. What they didn't understand is that we were supporting him with our silence. Because we understood that this nigga was clearly lying. None of these details added up at all. He said he's walking down the street in Chicago and white dudes come up to him and say, "Hey man, aren't you that from Empire?" Does that sound like how white people talk? I know white people, they don't talk like that. They would never say that. It sounds like something that I would say. If you're racist and homophobic, you're not even gonna know who this nigga is. You can't watch Empire. Can you imagine if you was a police veteran taking this kid's police report? Okay, Mr. Smoulier, please tell me what happened. All right, 2 a.m. You left the house at 2 a.m. It's minus 16 degrees. All right. You were walking. All right. And where were you going? Subway. Sandwiches? That's when the men approached you? Did you see them? Do you have any? Okay, what they have on? MAGA hats. MAGA hats on in Chicago? Excuse me one second, Mr. Smoulier. Frank, come here for a second. Find out where Kanye West was last night.
A hug right here.
Our partners at BetOnline continue to be the #1 source for all your betting needs and sports info. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your man, Lloyd Spence, and find all of the latest odds, news, and sports developments, including NBA Summer League, Major League Baseball, and the latest fighting news, and even next season's early NFL futures, all at betonline.ag. Here's what you got to do. Head to the website and use your mobile device to sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use our promo code BELIEVE to get the bonus to get into the action. Bet online is where the game starts. Tell them
Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Yeah. Can I make you move now? Yes, I can. So you can get this move in the back of my can. I can make it round the world when the holes in your hand. Popcorn World. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. 250 flavors. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. Popcorn World. It's a popcorn world. The popcorn world. What's that saying? Breaking down the rumors and smelling out. Speaking for the people who must go around. Taking truth to power with a whisper and a shout. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, talking noise. Yeah, yeah. Say it again, say it. We're talking noise. Yeah, talking noise. Really don't have time to fool around. Mama noise keeps us lined up. When truth divine, the sound that you hear is a sign of success. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, talking noise. Yeah, picking up all the sound. We're talking noise. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking noise. Say it again. We're talking noise.
Welcome to Talkin NOIZ, the daily podcast that brings you up to speed and keeps you informed about real issues affecting real people. With your host, Mr. Talkin NOIZ himself, Lloyd Spence. His beautiful wife, Mrs. Noise, Kenyatta Spence. The ever-informed Brother Noise, Alan Brown. And yours cordially, Uncle Noise, Shake Anderson. Come on in and join us as we reveal and opine today's most pressing issues. Real truth while having real fun. Talkin NOIZ is in your house right now. So sit back and enjoy Talkin NOIZ.
Yeah!
Not getting hurt, so not getting hurt, so
It's Black
making a way when you down.
Ready to make no
Good time, good time,
Cause it's hotter than a mug. So your mind is making somewhere.
hey, we lucky we got 'em.
Yo, kids.
What is going on, good people of Noise Land? We are traveling to Noise Land. What's good up? What's going on, people? Mama Noise is right there. Mr. Noise right here. If we look tired to you today, it's because we are. We were in the sun today. We went on a tour. That tour kind of took something out of us. But we all right though. But it did kind of give us,
It was hotter than a mug.
it was hotter than a mug.
You like, nah, it wasn't Texas hot.
It was close though. It was close.
I think it was just humid here.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it was
Texas hot, we would have never started walking outside.
Man, we went to the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. I took my children and my wife to see the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. We hung out there today a little bit, and we saw all of the new things that they have developed over at the HBCU. And it was nice. We had a good time, but it was hot. And when we got back, we just kind of passed out. Everybody just
I mean, listen, that type of heat takes all your energy.
It did. It kind of zapped us. We wasn't expecting that. So we're a little washed right now. But we good though. We ready to rock and roll tonight. We're gonna have some fun. Shout out to Jay Joyner, who's en route. We'll see him on the screen here in a little while, but he's en route. I know it's hot in Texas though. I can only imagine how hot it is today. If it's this hot here, it's like 96, 97, 98, something like that. If it's this hot here, I can only imagine how hot it is there today. It's got to be scorching.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, man. But we're here though. We in the building. Glad to be here with you tonight. You know what? I didn't even try to dress up today or throw on a nice. I just threw on a t-shirt and a hat, and I'm like, I'm here. You got me. You got me here. I'm here. Real quick, a final decision had been made. White Organist will be able to keep his job. I think we mentioned that yesterday, but it's very official, and it really became official when Black Organist was arrested earlier today. I got a call.
Oh my God!
Actually, from Black Organist from jail. He got picked up on child support. And I was like, damn. He was like, well, do you think the church could help me? And I was like, man, we just met you. Like, I mean, we could probably help you, but
wow.
I said, you do realize we're not really a church, we're a podcast, and you just coming in playing from time to time, much like White Organist is. You just play. And he's like, yeah, but see, I put something on the books. And I was like, well, I mean,
put something on the books.
Well, it sounded like he's gonna be there a while because he's like really behind.
Oh my gosh!
Like it wasn't just one baby mama; it was several. And so because it was several baby mamas that he was behind, I don't know. He in trouble. Let's just say Black Organist. It was good to see him when we saw him. We probably not gonna see him for a while. Is what I'm trying to tell you. It's not good. Not good. So Al B just pulled up. Good to see Al B.
Woo woo.
You muted, sir. We want to hear those lovely vocals.
I said, "What's up, fam?
It's good to see you, my brother. Always good to see you."
Did I come in on you saying we're not going to see Black Organists?
Yeah, no, he got picked up today. He got arrested.
Oh, okay.
Not a serious crime, but just I mean, I guess it's serious. I guess that's serious. Not paying your child support is serious.
No.
So So in Texas, you got to sit. You can sit out your child support. I don't know if they can do that. Can you do that in Kentucky? Sit out your child support.
Sir, I will say I am very unknowledgeable or ignorant in the realm of child support and how you
I am
say
too.
sit out your child support. I don't even know what that means.
So basically, what you can do is you can go to jail, and for every
Okay.
day you sit in jail, I guess they pay money toward the child support or something. It's some weird little thing that you can do.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That seems like double deficit because somebody's paying to house that sucker while he's incarcerated.
Right. It's a weird thing. I
So
don't
why
get
don't
it.
we just leave him out on the streets and go ahead and give that money that we paying to house him in the pokey to the family or the kids or
Yeah.
There must be a new law in Kentucky because it's not the old law.
Well, no, that's Texas. That's not Kentucky. That's Texas.
Oh,
You
no.
get locked up for child support, your shit just keeps accumulating in the state of Kentucky.
Oh, no, not here. You can sit it out here. I don't know why. It's a weird lie. I'd never heard of it until I moved to Texas. But
does Texas have their inmates out chain ganging, working, doing something?
Yeah, you can.
Or they just got them in? Or they just got them housed in pink garments? That was Texas had their inmates in pink stripes and stuff.
Was that Texas that was doing
that was Arizona.
Oh, was it Arizona?
I thought it was Arizona.
Well, regardless of who it is, it's cruelty. That's cruel and unusual punishment. Why you got to put them in pink stuff? That's weird.
Because I think that's the same prison that's outside. Like your first few years, you're outside before you even go inside.
I'm gonna tell you this: whatever that is, that ain't right. That don't do people like that. Jay said, "Why the black man got to have several baby mamas?" Well, you was the one that hit me to it. I was ready to hire the dude.
Uh-oh.
And you was like, "Nah, man, you probably knocking down chicks at the church." And I was like, "Oh, let me investigate this," and I did. And you turned out you were right. So I should be asking you that question: why does the black man have to have several baby mamas?
Accidents happen.
Not that many. He got like 7, 8.
You know what? That sounds like slide in.
His pullout game ain't good.
His pullout game is trash. Let me just tell you, it is trash. So anyway, shout out to the noisemakers. White Organist will be back on next week, so we won't have to go through none of this foolishness.
I guess he will be back next week. You and already.
Yeah, you ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta say stuff like that. White Organist has got 2 babies, and he's got a wife now, and he's living his life on the straight and narrow.
Mm-hmm.
So let's leave him alone.
Until something else happens.
No, don't do that. Why are you doing that?
Yeah, that other baby gonna show up. Mama knows.
I mean,
no. White Organist is a good guy. He's a good guy. He's doing things the right way. I'm proud of White Organist.
Good guy don't mean he ain't got kids by more than one woman.
You know what, Ron? Y'all not gonna just keep slandering White Organist like this. This is Mama Noise gonna suck you in, and now you doing it. Now you out here with it.
White Organist love that chocolate.
He does love the chocolate. Now that's undeniable.
You know, he might want a little caramel one day.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Like you talking about ice cream.
I'm not gonna do that to White Organist.
31 flavors. You know,
no. White Organist is a good dude. Out the White Organist.
You know,
well, the women in his circle need to be like McDonald's ice cream machine. Out of order. Not work. Stop putting it out.
Y'all put that sign up. Out of order.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Anyway, that's what's going on with White Organist, or we're behind the scenes, whatever. I do have a John Gray update, actually, guys.
Oh, okay.
He is the clots are whatever they're doing to make the clots go away is working. And he looks like he is coming, he's getting better. They're trying to, I guess, shrink the clots. I would read her entire post, but it's very, very long. And
his wife?
It's kind of, huh?
Is it his wife's post?
Yes, his wife's post. If you just go to Aventer Gray, is her name Aventer Gray?
Her name is Adventure Gray.
Aventer, I think is her name. Oh, yeah. It says I am Aventer Gray.
Oh.
And so He's on cardiac bed rest right now, and it's getting better. Let's just say he's getting much better. The immediate threat of death is, I think, gone.
So is he?
Well,
he's out of
let
CCU.
me
He's
just
now
say
in
this.
ICU.
Well, I ain't gonna say that.
Okay.
It's just he's better. I'll just probably leave it at that. I'm not gonna get too deep into that. He's doing better, but he's not. I don't think he's out of the complete threat. I think that's just her saying that he's out of the complete threat, but he's better. So anyway, what do you mean? Why do we care? Because we don't want to see this black man die over something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't he the same one saying these mega pastors were great men or something?
Well, he I think he does like a good mega pastor, but I guess he'll come in and refute that later. I don't think he has a lot of respect for John Gray. I think that's what it comes down to.
Oh yeah, because
okay. I now understand.
Yeah.
Simply because they are mega pastors does not make them great.
Right. I think that's what he's trying to say. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And also I want to give a shout out, since this is Black Friday. I want to give a shout out to Elon Musk, Elon Musk's daddy. Shout out to him and congratulations.
No, don't shout out him.
No, I want to give a shout out.
Don't shout out him.
He just had his second child with his stepdaughter.
Nope. We don't give shout outs to that.
You didn't hear that when you said that out loud, did you?
What did I say?
I mean, you read the story right, but you just didn't hear it when you said.
Wait a minute, am I reading this right? It says.
You read it.
You read it.
76 welcome to 76 welcome to baby girl with Jana 35.
His what?
His what?
Oh, his stepdaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
Yes, now you're hearing it.
Now I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it now.
Mm.
I'm hearing it now. He slept with his stepdaughter that he raised.
Not once, pimp. Not
one
once.
This is the second. Oh gosh, this is a lot.
He doing whatever he grown up.
Here's what bothers me to my core about the article, because it said second unplanned pregnancy. Like it's okay that they having sex.
Right.
In the first place.
Right. Forget the unplanned part of it. You're having sex. And I guess Elon is cut from the same tree. Because Errol has 7 children and Elon has 10.
He got $1 billion per child.
God dog.
And some of them children come from employees that work for him.
I tell you, man, money thinks it can do anything it wants.
For the love of money.
It really does. It really feels like, oh, I got money. I can do it.
It can buy you an island with private jets and
come on, preacher.
And a brothel on an island that has no
island with no laws.
Exactly.
Between.
Exactly.
A pimptress.
Pimptress.
That part.
Just nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we off to a rough start. We talking about.
I mean, they kind of taking it. They kind of taking the song too far. Have a baby by me. They taking that song just a little too far.
I mean, way too far. Way too far.
Yay.
Way too far. Okay, let's get to something really, really positive. How about a shout out to Jennifer Lewis, who just got her star on the Walk of Fame?
Just got one.
Hollywood's Black Mama.
The Black Mama of the culture.
So I gotta ask y'all.
I sure had one.
No, she just got it. I gotta ask y'all though, which Black Mama role do you think she was the best at? So I guess first we gotta start remembering all the Black Mama roles she played.
She should ask the question. What's the best role she didn't play? Black Mama.
I'm gonna have to say, because when I close my eyes and try to imagine, all I see is Blackish.
That's the one that's the most familiar to people, I think.
Because you saw so many different sides of her black mother. She
Yeah.
wasn't just that hardcore.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I needed you the other day when we was talking about Blackish, and these two ninjas up here, that one and that one, was talking about
You
Blackish.
trying to bring up old stuff because you ain't have him as a backup.
I'm just saying I needed him, and you know, but I know she played Tina Turner's mother. She played
Tupac's mama in Poetic Justice.
She did?
Was it Poetic Justice? Where
No. She wasn't. It wasn't Poetic Justice.
It was Baby Boy.
No.
She wasn't Baby Boy.
She played. I know. Okay, so let's go through it. She played. You know what? Let me just pull up her IMDb.
I thought it was because he was coming to her asking for her opinion on taking his daughter out.
No.
Thank you, Dion. Dion said it was Poetic Justice.
She played Tupac's mama?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because his mama, the baby's mama was on having different men over to the house and doing drugs, and he said
she was Lucky's mama and
Lucky's mama.
Well, listen, the fact that I don't remember that means that role didn't mean
that's because you ain't a Tupac.
And the only reason you brought it up is because it was Tupac related.
You're not a Tupac fan. That's why.
I am a Tupac fan. I'm just
not really.
You think she got a little something for Tupac, Pimp?
I know she do. I listen. Me and Will Smith living in Tupac's shadow.
What the?
Golly, man! I'm looking at her.
Mama, no, you can't eat that because you'll be with Tupac. So you gotta stay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta live forever.
Kyrie, don't co-sign that foolishness.
Man, her IMDb is massive.
Oh my God, it's amazing, isn't it? I'm looking at it now.
I forgot she was in Sister Act.
I forgot she was in a different world.
You know she was in a different world because you had your girl jumping around every time she said, "When I say jump, I mean jump," and she kept saying, "Jump and jump."
Oh, she was the mother in The Preacher's Wife. She was Whitney's mama.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. She had she was smoking cigarettes and she kept saying, "Mama." Oh, and she's it's just a little cigarette. My goodness.
She was the auntie in it, and Antoine Fisher.
Oh, that's right. And then Not Easily Broken. I know she was to
she was the mama in Meet the Browns.
I didn't like her in Think Like a Man. I really didn't
Tyler Perry movie. She's been a mama.
Yep.
Yeah, she basically been.
My favorite is when she kept saying crying over her daddy at the gravesite, and LB pushed her over in the. He said, "I'm tired of this."
That's my favorite one.
Jennifer Lewis. I love Jennifer Lewis. I really love Jennifer Lewis.
You're right, Zaria. Zaria said Mama Odie from Princess and the Frog.
She was Mama Odie. That's right.
She sang that and she played that. Hear me. Outstanding job.
Okay, I think I'm going to Blackish though. I think Blackish.
Not that we thought you'd choose anything else.
Blackish is the one that's burned in my mind.
That much is certain.
Ooh, Lord.
The layers that she played in Blackish.
Yes.
Shout out to Blackish, one of the greatest black shows ever created.
Yeah, you said that already.
You're a Mama Noise. You a hater.
Said it yesterday. And the day before that.
You're such a hater. Your hate is hating.
Whatever.
Damn.
Just saying.
All right.
What role did she play? Oh, no. What was the recurring role in Fresh Prince?
She was Aunt Viv.
Aunt Viv's sister.
Remember, she would say divas. She would come in and
that's right.
Yeah,
they have family get-togethers and they all would come up.
On the holidays, every now and then they come through, and she would be She's been around a long time, man.
A long time.
Kenyatta, I bought the book for Kenyatta for her birthday.
Yes.
And Kenyatta said the book was raunchy.
Oh man, she
done tooted it up for some folks.
She's been around.
I respect it. She listened. She said, "I'm about to be out here in these streets, in these Hollywood streets, and I might feel, get an urge."
Well, I don't know if it was much as the urge, as much as because she was.
Wasn't it like some really?
What's that little YouTube clip that was going around with her and Brandy about 6 6, 7 years ago. They was just playing around. I might have been at her house or Brandy's house.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody effing with me in these
Oh
streets.
yeah.
That blew up on social media.
That one, and then her other famous one on social media is where she says, "Every morning I go to the mirror and I look and I say, pretty B."
Yeah.
So I'm a Jennifer Lewis fan. I'm a fan of hers. She's awesome. Who are the relationships? I'm curious about the relationships now. I can't remember all of them.
Relationships.
Who she dated.
Oh well.
Do you remember, Mama Noise? You got the book. You read the book.
But see, it wasn't something that she put out there. A lot of stuff she just kept saying, you know, a certain person and stuff like that. She didn't put out.
Yeah.
You okay?
That third person in that video was Roz Ryan.
In what video?
In these streets video.
Who is Roz Ryan? Why do I know that name?
Oh my God, you trash.
No, I don't know. Who is it? Why I gotta be trash? I just don't know. Okay, let me see who it is. Maybe I just don't remember the face. Al. Roz Ryan. Okay.
She's a comedian.
Oh yeah. I remember that's Amen. Roz Ryan is Amen.
That's like ain't she one of the Weather Girls too?
They want to go black show out, so he know.
What's your Weather Girl?
I think she was a Weather Girl.
She's Weather Girl side.
She gets credit for that. It's Raining Man. Raining Men.
I like Roz Ryan actually.
She gets credit for that.
But I did not know that was her in that. Oh.
I didn't either.
She hadn't been hitting. No, Jennifer had to be hitting that bottom chord. I think Jennifer's a baritone tenor.
Yeah, she got a heavy voice. Yeah. She got a heavy voice. Kind of like
Roz must have been that deep alto. Brandy must have been on the top.
Oh yeah, for sure. I bet they sounded better than Ray J. That's for sure.
Lord.
Or Omarion.
Everybody sound better than Omarion.
All these studio singers just got put on blast.
Everybody sound better than Omarion. Al could do a verse with Omarion tonight and kill him.
Mm-hmm.
With his own songs.
With his own song.
Acapulco.
What do you do when you get discovered as a non-singer? Like, how do you keep going forward? Like, once the secret's out, everybody know you can't sing.
I bet Milli Vanilli's sitting somewhere in a pub across the sea.
Pissed.
Where were they from? Ireland, England?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Where were they from? I bet they sitting somewhere.
One of them is drinking. I thought
drinking beer. Like, how come they didn't give us a chance?
Right. They got to be pissed.
Although, was it Britney Spears' sister? Which one of them sister?
She never recovered either. Ashley Lynn Spears.
When she came on, no, Simpson.
Ashley Simpson.
When she went on Saturday Night Live and the track was going and she wasn't going with it, it was like,
is that the one that's married to the boy? To the
Diana Ross' son,
Evan.
Mm-hmm. They got the baby.
Nope. What you're not gonna do.
What you're not gonna do.
Nope.
Mary J is a treasure.
That's right.
Mary J is walking around saying, I don't give a damn what I sound like. I got this zombie walk down pat.
Stop it.
Making millions off the wall.
Can't nobody else do this in
Anybody else do that zombie walk?
I'm telling you.
Mary J she can so yeah.
She's still better than Ray J and Omarion.
She's better than Ray J and Omarion.
That's true.
So Mary J can sing some. She can sing better than them two.
Way better.
Okay, so let's go there for a second. Singer, male or female, that you'd be shocked to find out that they couldn't sing. Like if they stripped the track down and you found that they couldn't sing, you'd be like, "What?"
Babyface.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Ooh.
I would be shocked by Babyface not being able to sing. That would blow.
Because
That would blow me.
I would have to call a few female friends and say, you know what? It was all a fraud. He had me in a zone, but it wasn't real.
Wasn't real.
So,
I said Tyrese.
That wouldn't shock me with him.
Tank,
yeah.
Maxwell, all them crooners.
Now Maxwell, though, I'm gonna tell you something. Maxwell wouldn't shock me because he sings in falsetto so much that if it's stripped down and you found out that falsetto was really raggedy, I'd be like, okay, I see it. Right. That falsetto be kicking.
I mean, you gonna go way back. What if you found that Prince that really couldn't sing?
Oh my God, I would.
It wouldn't make a difference. He play guitar, drums. He can play instruments, and they still be throwing panties up on the stage.
They would be throwing panties on the stage for sure.
Al Green.
That'd be shocking. That'd be a little shocking.
Anita Baker.
That'd be very shocking.
Ooh.
Who is your favorite singer that you know can sing a cappella? Like they don't need music, they can sing.
They don't need.
He's not my favorite singer, but I will say this: the first time I heard Tyrese sing that song "Shame" live,
listen here,
I was stunned. I said, "This nigga sang like God, dog."
Listen,
he sang it.
I mean, she's not my favorite, but I think Patty.
Oh, Patty, come on. They still talking about Patty at Essence Fest from this year. They said Patty tore the roof. Okay, so let me tell you, while y'all thinking about that question, let me tell this quick story. They said Patty and it was Patty, Jasmine Sullivan. Who were the four people? It was Patty, Jasmine Sullivan. If somebody knows in the chat, help me out. It's Essence Fest this year.
Was it her?
No, it wasn't her.
Okay.
It was another. Oh, Janet. It was Patty, Janet, Jasmine Sullivan, and Summer Walker on stage performing at the last day of Essence Festival.
Okay.
They said, and I quote, Summer Walker was way out of her league. Like all three of those singers, Jasmine, Janet, Patty, and let's be clear, Janet is not this dynamic singer, but she can sing, and she sounds like what she is on the record. So, and then she gives you the performance and the stage presence. So that's what makes Janet, right? They said Patty was just giving you vocal acrobatics and everything, and they said Jasmine was amazing. But they said some poor Summer Walker.
Who made that connection?
I don't know how she ended up in that group. I think that's a terrible group for her to be in because you got a dynamic singers in Patty and Jasmine, and then you got this performer par excellence in Janet. Summer Walker just got started an hour and a half ago. She ain't got no show. So she's pregnant, so that didn't help because I'm sure she couldn't move like she was.
And it was hot out there.
It was. I felt bad for her because I'm like, that ain't. They should have put her on the stage with like Janae Aiko or some of her peers. Normally,
her peers.
Yeah, people that are not
somebody her genre.
Put her in a weight class. Don't throw her out there with the heavyweights. That's not fair. So anyway, okay.
Somebody was surprised that couldn't sing.
Jill Scott, I love Jill Scott. I'm a huge Jill Scott fan.
You're about to lose a lot of fans, but somebody was surprised if they couldn't sing. That Beehive.
Beyonce.
Yeah, that would surprise me. That would surprise me. That would mess up a lot. That would probably mess up the Equinox as well because they can't handle that. Do y'all like that new song she got?
No.
I don't.
No.
Well, listen, Tara. Listen, Tara.
Don't get me started. Well,
don't get me started on that one because I'm not. Not
a fan.
She's like a pretty nice young lady. Maybe she is nice or whatever, but I'm Singing wise, it ain't for me.
True.
That ain't for me. Y'all like Alicia Keys?
Yeah,
I'm not hating on her. It's just not for me.
yeah.
She all right. Damn, Tara said she fell asleep at the concert.
Damn.
Yikes.
I don't care how bad the performance is. I ain't fall asleep at the damn concert. I done paid my money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Anthony Hamilton sounds great live. He's outstanding.
How about Charlie Wilson?
Oh, that would break my heart.
I'm just saying.
I love Uncle Charlie. But
Fact.
thank God Uncle Charlie can sing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to chase Uncle Charlie next weekend.
Are you? Where you going to?
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati? Okay.
Janet will be there.
Oh, hold on.
Is that the Cincinnati Jazz Festival? Is that the Jazz Festival?
22nd, 23rd.
Okay.
It's time for it already?
I won't be in town anyway. Shit.
I love Charlie. He's just.
I think my favorite group of all time. If they was really bad, I probably would kill a whole bunch of people. But the Isley Brothers.
Oh yeah. And see, we've seen them live. The Isley Brothers are every bit exactly what they are advertised to be.
So imagine this Smuggler's Board, and I thoroughly enjoyed the meal. Charlie and the Isley Brothers.
Wow.
That concert was amazing.
Yeah, there's no way that was bad.
Oh no, it was amazing.
There's no way that's bad. So, Cuz just brought up Luther. I'm gonna tell you something.
Big Luther, little Luther.
This is my humble opinion. And as much as I love Charlie and all the people we mentioned here, my humble opinion, I think Luther is possibly the greatest pure singer I've ever heard. Like, I've never heard a person's voice be that clean. Like, it's just clean. Every note, every movement is just clean.
I can say that Luther and Freddie Jackson a cappella are synonymous.
You think so?
Really?
Freddie Jackson.
Wow.
In my,
yeah, I hear you.
I'm gonna have to. I would love to hear a cappella Freddie Jackson.
I don't know. I'm not as big a Freddie Jackson guy as I am a Luther guy. Though I do know Freddie Jackson can sing. Now he can.
But I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to be, it jeopardizes my black card. One of my favorite top 3 acoustic, not a cappella, but acoustic performers, Ed Sheeran.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
I love Ed Sheeran. Listen, he can sing that doggone, what's the song? Singing Out Loud, Thinking Out Loud. I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great, great song. You know who else is great acoustically as well? Now, and this is probably we're gonna just have to weigh the black cards together, Al. That doggone Chris Stapleton. Lord have mercy.
Oh my God.
That white boy can sing.
Just Tennessee Whiskey alone is knocking a bunch of people off the list. But
come on.
That's just one song.
There's
Chris
a video
is a beast.
There's a video floating around the interweb right now where I guess Tyler Perry was dressed as Medea in one of his plays, and he saw him in the audience, and he had him stand up and sing a little bit of Tennessee Whiskey, and just sitting there, just standing up in the audience, no prep, no nothing, just stood there flat-footed and just, you're as smooth. I was like,
yes.
Oh boy, you're bad.
I don't hear country when I don't either. I hear a grungy soul.
Blues.
You know what I mean?
Blues.
More blues. Sounds more blues than anything.
Bluesy more than it is country. You can tell he's from Memphis, and he's been influenced by like B.B. King and some of the grittier singers.
He is a beast.
Go online. There's a black dude that actually did Tennessee Whiskey on the street.
Oh, he just sang it?
Just sang it. And
wow.
The dude can.
There's a bunch of videos out there, people. Yeah. But my favorite is he and Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timbo.
When they did that duet.
Let me tell you something, Al Brown. You preaching now. My humble opinion, that performance of him and Justin Timberlake singing the mix up of Tennessee Whiskey and Drink You Away, to me, that is the greatest award show performance I've ever seen. Like it was just, I just sat there in awe, like, this is unbelievable. Like even the people in the audience were going, what is happening right now? Like this is. And shout out to Adam.
He's almost black, but at this moment, we're embracing Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, I had to embrace him that night.
For as long as I've been on this show, y'all have always been trying to question my card. So I'm not.
And we will continue to do
and
that.
No,
Justin Timberlake gets no respect from me. Justin Timberlake.
In my humble opinion,
did he apologize?
Two people that I have always had the utmost respect for, and I would be flabbergasted if it was not them. That would be the lead singer, Journey.
Oh God!
What? Stephen Perry. Steve Perry. Oh my gosh, Steve Perry from Journey, and oh boy, this is the lead singer from Aerosmith.
Steven Tyler.
I like Steven Tyler. I really like him. I really do think that he was supposed to be a worship pastor.
What? Oh, worship pastor. That's
what crazy. In the Hillsong did she just say?
That was good, Al. What is the Hillsong? I like.
You know what? That's okay. I don't mind. I'm being an island on an island.
Let me guess. The youth pastor should have been Freddie Mercury.
Oh my God.
Really?
I'm trying to see the dynamics and the hierarchy of this ministry you're putting together.
How come you get to get a pass saying who you saying, and I got to get a Hillsong reference?
Steven Tyler,
Freddie Mercury. Yeah,
that guy.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, Mama Doris, I'm gonna have to ride with Al on this one.
You know what? You ride with Al. Go on, ride.
No, because that's just a weird. That's a weird mix.
I'll see you later on tonight, and I'm gonna say, no, you riding with Al.
Even Tara said, but worship minister. let me guess. Transportation minister is Stevie Wonder.
He's more of a snake. He's more of a snake charmer, Mama Doris. You talking about that type
of church man every Sunday. Okay.
Oh my goodness, that'd be a wild church. Okay, let's go there. I like what you just did there, Al. Most unlikely pastor.
Most
unlikely celebrity pastor. That if we got on, if TMZ reported tomorrow, this person is leaving the industry to become a full-time pastor, you'd be like, what? You?
Master P.
I don't know.
That wouldn't be a surprise for me.
I was gonna say the way he's been acting lately, these last few years, I don't think I can talk about that.
Take it early, Master P.
Early Master P, yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, what the what?
Lil Nas X.
Oh my God.
Right about that, Andy Bruce.
But he's already a pastor, ain't he?
Well, yeah.
Well, I don't know if that would work. Didn't he want the blood of Satan in the shoes he was trying to sell?
I was gonna say that church was doomed from the start. He could direct the choir.
Nope.
Oh, Lil Boosie. Oh.
That would be hilarious.
That's the Boosie. Oh my God.
And he would be cussing folks out left and right.
But you know what? His church would be authentic though. Because he's gonna keep it real now.
Yeah.
Cool. What about Floyd Mayweather?
You gotta be able to read.
What?
Oh,
damn.
No, I'm just saying.
You got Floyd Mayweather as the pastor, but you got Mike Tyson as the deacon.
No, wait a minute. Hold on, Mama Noise. You looking at me crazy. I'm saying.
Nope.
Did they say Floyd couldn't read or something like that?
I don't remember that.
Somebody told him. Somebody can teach him the Bible. He ain't got to read. Somebody taught it to him.
No, he'll be one of those pastors that have the official reader of the scripture.
Uncle Luke.
So then they'll be like,
We
he'll be
grew up
saying,
generations and generations of black pastors that couldn't read.
right. He'll be the one to say, read from Luke chapter, and then Luke chapter, and they'll read for him.
Is that how we go? Read the scripture. Read.
Right.
Samuel Jackson.
It'd be a church I go to because you actually get somebody be authentic.
Mike Tyson.
What I like about the Samuel Jackson church is that cussing would absolutely be allowed at that church.
Oh.
You gotta praise, mother God.
I'll tell you, you cuss a little more at church, you get more people show up.
It'd be Mike Tyson. Let's everybody turn to 1 Timothy.
Nope.
I said Tyson as the deacon and Mayweather as the pastor.
Open your Bibles to 1 Timothy.
Oh my God. Not the list. Not the list.
Please stand for the reading of the word.
Hey, but I bet you won't run up on the pastor and talk crazy though, will you?
Nah.
If pastor tell y'all stand up, I bet y'all stand up.
Two pieces.
Zaria, where did
what? Zaria said Uncle Luke got married at that church.
Did they say, don't get it?
It's your birthday.
I bet them bridesmaids got paid.
Big book should have gotten up.
I bet them bridesmaids was
They
low.
was coming down the aisle.
Ooh, Donald Trump.
Bump it.
They a bunch of
might be like, it's time to pay your offering. It's time to pay your tithes and offering. You better pay it.
And damn it, we
Time
don't
to
want
pay
any.
it. Pay it.
wow. She said,
We don't want any of that loud money. We want soft money.
Mike Tyson would be like, will a man rob God and Tyson off?
No, pastor.
Oh, what's his name? Death Row. What's his name?
Suge Knight.
Oh my gosh.
Now I can't go to that church.
He robbed everybody in church.
Yeah, he's just wild.
Just rob everybody.
Back trying to get the deacons to do stuff they shouldn't be doing. Like, you nasty.
Don't stop, get it. Don't stop, get it.
Man, that's a rough church right there. Boy.
Yeah, I heard his wife, Uncle Luke's wife was an international lawyer.
Oh yeah, his wife ain't like she ain't wild like that. Ain't that crazy? He spent all his time with strippers and
chasing tail,
mamas and gold diggers, and then he went and married a professional woman.
Everybody can be redeeming themselves, man. Youth. That's when they're young. It takes when you're young. Settle down when you get old.
Look, Willie D. If you listen to Willie D talk on his podcast, he damn near passed.
He absolutely.
So would y'all attend the First Pentecostal congregation of 8 Mile under the pastoral tutelage of Eminem?
What the what?
I don't know, because pastor be talking too fast.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
Nowadays, everybody wants to
maybe they'll be thinking he's preaching in tongues or something.
Oh well, hell, it's no different. No different than a pastor with K.R. Swan.
He is a pastor, right? I thought he was a pastor.
Well, I don't know if he's a pastor.
No, I think real talk. I think K.R. Swan's a pastor for real.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you. Hold on. Let me y'all talk amongst yourselves.
So imagine that church with Eminem, K.R. Swan, and the E40, all running the same church.
No.
Hey, listen. I would go to E40's church. I just would need a translator.
I'm just saying. There's that.
Ghost right. Holy Ghost.
Right to the whip.
I would go to church with
it's time to tie your scribble.
And he would say, "Here go the tithe. Here go the offering plate. Sprinkle me.
Sprinkle that plate, boy."
I would say, if the pastor was Scarface.
Pastor K.R. is the pastor of the Temple of Hip Hop. It's a ministry archive school.
The Temple of Hip Hop.
Temple of Hip Hop. That's what it's called.
Oh.
Read it again and think about what you said.
What?
The Temple of who?
Hip Hop. That's what it's called. I'm reading it. I don't know if he calls himself a pastor, but he's the founder and the leader. But the role that he has, oh my God, Cardi B and
Nicki Minaj.
Baby Style.
I feel like they'd be like evangelists. You know, she been getting a lot of backlash here lately, Meg Thee Stallion. They saying do some. A lot of people saying do something other than twerk. Can you do anything other than twerk?
He's been making her millions.
And I'm saying she got a skill. I don't understand why we trying to.
Why would you change what works?
I mean, I don't know what she's supposed to do. That's what she do.
Because the other lady does the exact same thing, and everybody has
if I'm an auto mechanic, you're not going to try to get me to cultivate your trees or paint your house. I'm not a mechanic.
I'm just saying this is what I do. I put on a onesie and twerk. This is my skill.
Right.
Left cheek, right cheek, left
cheek, right cheek, up, down. That's what I do. That's my thing. Azaria, yeah, my pastor. We're not talking about my pastor, Dave Chappelle. He's already confirmed.
So why the dark skinned woman got to change what she's doing, but the other woman ain't got to change what she's doing?
Yeah, I don't hear no backlash on Cardi.
I'm just asking.
Perhaps because she was a stripper and has no problem doing it, and that's
whoa. Who's a stripper?
Cardi B.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Former stripper.
Okay,
and perception, as they say, is reality. Right. You can argue that, depending on what side you're standing on. So the perception is Cardi B ain't got nothing to fall back on. She sounds like she barely made it out of 7th, 8th grade. Like I said, that's just perception, not necessarily, truth. But
you either get damn. Either what's the hell I damn. It's one of the two.
Damn, we gave him a damn. Yeah. Meg does have a degree, so I can't really.
Right. So technically, she's done more than most.
It's an educated twerk.
Yeah. Cardi B gets the bless her heart.
She's so precious.
Meg Thee Stallion gets, damn girl, you got a degree. Can't you do something else?
I think that might be what it is. But listen, they young.
What are you saying about Kevin Hart, Azar? What are you saying?
As a pastor?
As a pastor, Kevin Hart, I need my pastor to be able to see over the pulpit though.
Well, nowadays ain't no pulpit. They just set over to the side. They just set over to the side to the praise team, move out the way, and then they pull out a screen and do a TED talk for the sermon. So
but the pulpit, the stage would have to be raised, like it had to be almost to the ceiling to be able to see him. Like he's so lit.
See, but what's his name? Sharp up at Clay Evans, Reginald Sharp, I think that's his name. I think so. Guy that's current pastor at Clay Evans' old church. He's a short fella.
Is he a little dude?
Yeah, he's a wee little fella. I mean, he's not as short as somebody on the screen, but he's a wee little fella.
Well, no, I think he's talking about you.
I could have been talking about the bourbon bottle behind Ron. I'm just
true. Pick one.
It's possible, but I'm pretty sure you're talking about Magic Johnson.
Vacation
awesome pastor. Hey y'all, but y'all come and see this Bible. Yeah, this Bible.
Would he do better as the marriage counselor?
Well, hey, whoa. Him and Cookie didn't been through it. So
think about it, though.
He can talk you off the. Did you say he didn't cheat on her?
Yeah, I didn't cheat on her when they got married. Like just prior to.
No, they was married, bro.
Magic.
Yeah, they were married when
they was married.
His ill woes came to pass.
Yeah,
I thought that was a culmination of all of his activities prior to marriage.
No, they had been married for years, Pimp.
For years when he got caught.
No, he got caught with the AIDS when they were married. I'm saying I don't think he cheated on her prior to marriage. I mean, or in the marriage.
How do you think he got AIDS?
Well, he was sleeping. He was the whole time. Like he walked into the NBA with somebody on his lap. Like that's how it was.
He's trying now, but
I would love to hear my Magic tell the story. When did John didn't do him no favors?
I was gonna say Snoop Dogg, Azaria, but then I thought instantly about the gospel song that him and Charlie Wilson put out. Yep. Like, that's not a far stretch,
I
You already
going to
rapping
that.
gospel. They'll just put it in a sermon.
I wouldn't mind going to that church, but it's just the smoke would be so bad.
So you would have said
you walk in
Kanye.
there and you'd be like, damn, this church is funky. Like it just.
So you would have said Kanye at first if he hadn't already did it.
This instead of wafers, we just gonna forgo the wafers. We're gonna do wine and weed this
Wine
Yeah.
He's setting up in the pulpit. He's setting up in the pulpit.
Rolling.
Because I don't feel comfortable in a church where you it's puff past the whole sermon. Like all through praise and worship, all through the offering, people just
too much
they don't even pass a plate. They just,
too much cocoa one
memories for me, boy.
Not to mention the fact that I need to be sober when I'm giving my offering. I don't want to be so high that I done I'm trying to throw a $5 bill in there and I done threw a 50 in there because I ain't in my right mind.
You putting it on the next batch though. So.
Right.
Collection tray come by. Collection tray come by. Like, I got 5 on it.
Playing the song.
I was gonna say you probably get put out of Snoop Church not contributing. Sister Kenyatta, you didn't put in on this.
I never ever in my life want to relive another puff pass party.
Really?
Did you say another?
Never in my life. Another. I did it once. I'll never do it again. Until you stood in a room with no furniture and no ventilation.
None.
Ventilation?
With 3 blunts going around the room at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
Smoke on top of smoke on top of smoke.
And there's no break. There's no break.
It's like a triathlon.
To this day, I don't know how I got to the 4th floor of Alumni Tower, waking up at 6:30 in the morning with my hands draped out the window and my face laying on the window sill.
Nobody but Jesus.
Goodness gracious. And I was an RA at the time. So could you imagine what the residents thought when they saw me staggering across that bridge?
They said our dorm is trash.
They knew they get away with everything they wanted.
It's like it's gonna be a good night.
Good night. He ain't gonna know shit in the morning.
Right.
It was more like he can't say shit to me.
He can't nothing to us tonight. At least not tonight.
I was off campus though.
Wow. I've never smoked weed.
You don't want to.
I've never done it. That was the one thing.
Brain cells, son. It kills your brain cells.
I heard that. I have heard that. That was just the one thing I just couldn't wrap my head around. Plus, that our mutual friend Al, because I think you were at this party with me when he slammed his head into that shower that night. I was like, yeah, that ain't for me. That's not an activity that's for me.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
When you watch a person split their head open over that, I'm like, that's not an activity for me. I'm good.
You're right, Anthony Bruce. That might have been the key that opened Pandora's box that night. But you know what? I have never, ever smoked marijuana since that night. I was terrified when I woke up that next morning.
Wow, it cured you.
I couldn't remember where I had been, let alone how I ended up where I ended up.
I like this one. All right. Now, y'all go ahead and put your offering in there. Y'all get ready to pass that offering plate right now. My niggas.
Denzel as a pastor.
Just about a pastor anyway.
Right. I've heard a couple of his commencement speeches. They almost sermon-esque.
Yeah. Fall down 6 times, get up 7, You got to make this thing work. You got to believe, fall down on your knees, pray all the time.
Pray all the time.
Like, boy, you preaching, brother. That's good. Is there anybody you wouldn't mind like what's an activity? Huh?
Who?
Oh, I didn't know what you was gonna say. I said Kelly.
All I heard was Kelly Rowland. Was that all?
I hadn't even got to the question yet, but
I feel like the answer, regardless, is going to be Kelly Rowland. So I was going to say, what's the one person you would like to, from a celebrity perspective, like to go kick it with? Like a dinner or road
You
trip?
really gonna ask? You
Like
ask me,
Netflix
Alan?
and
You already
chill
know. You already know
type
the answer.
dinner. Netflix and chill type dinners. I'm just talking about Kelly Rowland.
I would
I
say
answered your question. I read
it can be
your
whatever you want. It can be whatever you want. You set the scenario.
So really think about this. You already know me and Al's answer before we even say it.
What is it about Janet that has you so enamored, sir? I need to know.
The tassels on the booby. The mystery has always been in his mind.
Was it the music or was it the reveal of the Super Bowl? Which one was it?
Or was it the
scene?
Or was it the scene from Good Times? Won't you come see me sometime?
Couldn't tell you a song if I could save my life right there.
I'm gonna tell you something. I just watched a great believe it or not, I watched the documentary. Fat Tuesday, the birth of Fat Tuesday. Apparently Guy Torrey is responsible for a lot of black comedians in the 90s kind of getting their chance because he started this thing at the Comedy Store in LA called Fat Tuesdays. And he said his brother tried to invite him over to a party at Janet Jackson's house, but prior to the party, he met Janet, and while he was standing there on the set of Poetic Justice, her titty came out again. So apparently her titty coming out is a thing.
Don't put that
all this time, it didn't have nothing to do with Justice.
It had nothing to do with Justice. Sometimes it just pops out.
Don't put that line
just
out
Janet.
like that.
That's what Guy Torrey said. He said he was sitting there.
Guy Torrey and Justin Timberlake.
Why you gotta F Guy Torrey? What did he do?
F him too.
He just said, I think you effed him because he saw the titty and you didn't. That's what I think this is about.
Hey, please stay on.
Oh my goodness.
If he ain't got no picture, he can't share the leak. It didn't happen.
Charles said Barack Obama. I see. The only problem with Barack Obama for me is I don't feel like I could be myself with him. Like maybe I can. Maybe he's cooler than the fan. But for like that first hour or so, it's gonna be like, yes, Mr. President. You're right, Mr. President. You know, I'm gonna be showing that respect. I can't hang with him unless Michelle's there. I need him to bring his nigga out. Like if he bring his nigga out, then we gonna kick
Michelle, you ain't gonna be listening.
I need him to bring his nigga out though. Like if he don't bring his nigga out, it's gonna be tense.
I mean,
you can't have a good time with somebody when they done got their nigga out.
Mama knows you're not lying. I mean, as long as Michelle's there, I can listen to anything he's talking about because I ain't paying attention to him. But if Michelle ain't there, I don't even want to deal with it.
See, Tarek got different reasons. I don't think we're talking about the same type of.
Yeah, Tarek trying to give up too much right there.
I don't think we're having the same conversation. I feel like she's.
I would probably
like Tarek. There's no conversation being had at that moment.
She's like drifted off to a whole other thing. What you say, Mama Noise?
I would probably say Jeff Bezos.
Ugh.
Because I think if he can turn around and give $1 million to what's his name, Van, the black dude, for just being his friend, and then turn around and give, was it $10 million? I can't remember, $10 or $50 million to this one dude talking about, can you solve the hunger, stamp out world hunger? And I think it was 50 million, something like that.
So you just trying to get a check, basically.
No, I'm saying I want to have friends like that in my Rolodex. That
was the most random name.
He cheated on his wife.
I'm not trying to have a moral conversation with the man. I'm trying to.
Why would you keep him in your Rolodex? No.
I'm not trying to get with him. I'm saying, okay.
You just want him to write that check.
I got it. Teach me how you got that much money. If that's my type of friend, teach me how you make that money.
I'm just saying that, I've already expressed on more than one occasion how I'd like to sit down with Shaquille O'Neal. So I can pluck his business mind.
He ain't got no business mind.
What? You know what, Lloyd?
He said that. He said, what I do is I listen to what smarter people than me tell me. And then if it sounds like a good business to invest in, I'll invest.
But his conscience. That's why he gave him people all that money.
Yeah, he just do. Yeah, I like what.
You-
Listen,
Every time I make a suggestion, y'all pick apart my person.
no, we're not picking apart.
You could have went Warren Buffett.
Why I want Warren Buffett?
Warren got as much money as Jeff.
I chose who I chose.
True. That's not true. But he ain't Warren Buffett ain't slimy, and he's a philanthropist. He gives the good people.
I just think he just gives advice. He ain't trying to get nobody no money.
Oh no, you go to the just bring back that check, though, Mama. No, that's all I'm saying. Vince McMahon, why you want? Really? That's all you want to say with Vince McMahon?
Princess Noise, not Vince.
Vince McMahon be paying off all of his indiscretions.
Hey, go to Vince McMahon. He be trying. I might have to kill that old man.
Like, you know, he got that proposal type money. Look, let's just
out in these streets.
$1 million.
Yeah, he out in them streets. He way out in them streets.
Just out here in these streets. I can't have you go to that one.
I got invited to SummerSlam in Nashville at the end of this month. I said, hell no. I ain't followed wrestling in 7, 8, 9, 10 years now.
I would have went to that. It's gonna be good, actually.
Just for the laugh. Just for the laugh for the whole night.
I just like the athleticism. I'm a fan of the athleticism.
Who would you sit around and chill with?
Who would I want to chill with? Did I pick somebody?
Did you say chill with?
Yeah, that's what we said. We said like hang out with, just kick it, you know.
Let's settle down.
I mean, I definitely Thelma from Good Times. Definitely.
You know what, Kyrie, you got that Thelma vibe.
You know who I would want to chill with?
Wow. Who's
Teller from Penn and Teller.
They ain't gonna say nothing.
Ain't gonna say shit.
Ain't gonna say shit.
Your
little magic trick here and there and call it.
You really will be chilling. He ain't got a word to say.
Ain't gonna say nothing. And he ain't even gonna do magic tricks if Ben ain't around.
Yeah.
Just sit down, be quiet.
I feel like I don't know. This is a harder question to ask. So you got to pick a guy and a girl. Let's say a guy and a girl. So you said Teller is your guy and Kelly Rowland is your girl. So okay. I'm gonna say for a female, who would I like to hang out with? Like just hang out with. We'd have a good time. You know what? I think me and Regina King would have a ball. Just kicking it. Just because she's feel like the homie. She don't feel like she's a beautiful woman. Don't get me wrong. Very beautiful woman. But she also feels like the homie. And I feel like that'd be a cool little homie.
Hanging out with just the homie. Because she might be a homie lover friend. So I don't want you just hanging out with the homie.
You out here trying to hang out with Jeff Bezos?
I'm not trying to get with him.
I ain't trying to get with Regina King.
I'm not trying to have it be a chummy situation.
Ooh, Lord. So you just got this tense business meeting.
Business. That's it. Just business.
Well, I want to.
Well, how come you didn't choose Bill Gates? Well, who's also womanizer? But any great business minds, Master P, for that matter.
Well, I've met Master P, but I met him in his early days, and yes, you can give me.
Yep, hit her ass, bang.
Yeah,
hit him. You're taking too long.
And that was a humble flex.
We ain't had nobody get a humble flex since Thursday.
Did nobody get it Thursday?
Yes, they did.
Oh, well, don't believe. Okay.
Charlie got it because he's gonna be on the Heisman House trophies this season.
Oh, he's on the commercials, family.
Charlie got the call to be on the Heisman House trophy. So they filming them all this week.
That's good, man.
I was so happy for him, man. I'm proud of him.
Tell him he got to get a photo with.
I know, Sean. She still got me.
Yeah, tell him he got to get a photo with Lamar.
Yeah, can he get Lamar?
I think that's his crew. I think his crew is the younger crew. It's all young guys. Like it's the last several Heisman group. So I think the only older guys is him. Am I allowed to say?
No, don't say.
Probably not.
I'll tell you after the show. I'll tell you after the show. I'll tell you that. He got a good group. Let me just say. All right. Yeah, I think the safe route still got crushed, Sean. That's terrible. Who's my guy? What guy would I like to hang out with? See, I don't want to pick it too old because Denzel, like that's like a mentoring thing. So I'm just gonna be gonna be.
You want to hang out with Kenya Barris?
Ooh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. I wouldn't mind hanging out with Kenya Barris. Yeah.
Well, what about your boy from Key and Peele?
Jordan Peele?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, not really.
Maybe. If it can result into a 4-picture deal, yeah.
See how you looking at it like business too?
But is this supposed to be a business? This don't feel like it's supposed to be a business, man. We said kick it.
Deal with.
We said kick it, hang out with.
That's why I gave her so much pushback. Because why, of all people, would you just want to chill with Jeff Bezos?
Right.
If it's to get intel on how to build your portfolio, that's
that's a business meeting. We ain't talking about business meeting. We talking about just hanging out.
I gave pushback because I thought we was just chilling.
Yeah, we just chilling. We just hanging out.
Which now you understand why I had the answers I had.
Right.
So you said just chilling.
Thelma.
Just chill.
I feel like you and Tara are on the same page with y'all chill, nigga.
She gave Barack whatever he want.
Whatever is what she said.
Period is what she said. Period.
I don't know.
He can have whatever he wants. Yeah.
I don't want to mess with Michelle. She got them big old thick arms. Michelle is fit.
Sometimes you gotta take one for the
shot put guys. Michelle gonna hurt her. But Tara told us she's as a former thrower of hands, she can hold on.
Okay. I can't think of nobody off top that I can.
Just to hang out and chill with. Honestly, wish he was still alive. But Bernie Mac would be somebody that you would want.
Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun.
I've had a heart attack.
Oh,
you ever
Lord.
laugh so hard that your heart and your stomach, you can't catch your breath. I'm sure that's how it would be.
Let me tell you, I put on my wall today. I said, "Give me a comedian that you that brought you to tears." When in laughter. I have never in my life laughed to a cry of tears until I heard Bernie Mac.
That King's of Comedy.
I didn't think it was possible. That was an emotion I didn't think was possible. Boy, I cried till I couldn't. It was so funny.
There's somebody you can sit with and just be yourself because he's gonna be himself.
Yeah,
I guess for me it would have to be the pastor then.
That's what I was thinking earlier when we were talking about somebody that passed. I was like, well, he's deceased, so I didn't think about.
No, Pastor Dave Chappelle.
Huh?
Pastor Dave Chappelle.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Pastor Bernie Mac. That would have been.
I would have loved to hang with Bernie. Bernie's cool. I could do that.
You talking about a fun night, just riding around, smoking and drinking.
So, since we're in the comedy realm, I gotta ask this question: is that the funniest for you, Mama Noise? You said it was. Is that the funniest stand-up you've ever seen?
If it brings me to tears and I don't cry with laughter, absolutely.
Do you love the whole Kings of Comedy concert or just that one?
No, I ain't gonna say the whole.
Okay.
It was him. I'm telling you, I've never experienced that emotion in my life. And we done been to live comedy shows when they used to come through Louisville when we first started dating and everything. But man, I have never had that emotion with laughter before. I mean, I didn't think it was possible. I was like, is this happening? I could not stop myself. I was laughing so hard and crying so much.
See, to me, you could do Kings of Comedy with just him and Cedric, and it'd been just as good.
They're both good, yeah.
I don't think you didn't even really have to have the other two. Steve Harvey good from a hosting perspective, but you could have just did it with the two, man. It'd have been just as fun.
Found out something else today about that Kings of Comedy. DL was not on the original Kings of Comedy.
I believe it. Who was there? Was it? Who else was it?
Probably Joe
Torre.
Who?
Guy Torre was the host, and it was and then it was just said Steve and
yeah.
DL
just said
yeah.
Burn. You don't think anybody else should have been on there? Your Mount Rushmore of
only other person At that time,
think
only
they
person
should
you
have
could put on
thrown
there.
Eddie in there.
Yeah, Eddie would have been about the only one you could have threw into that. Say,
I'm saying I don't know why he wasn't in it.
Well, listen,
Money.
Eddie, with all due respect to those three gentlemen, I think Eddie's probably on a different level.
And the money probably wasn't right for him.
Money wasn't right for Eddie, I'm sure.
Was it because no, he did stand up? So I'm like, you know,
Eddie, you got
Kings
say
of
Eddie
Comedy
get
came
off the
after Delirious and
yeah. But to say Kings of Comedy,
yeah,
you
Eddie
have
had
to
already,
have the Kings of Comedy.
yeah, Eddie had already blown up in film when Kings of Comedy came.
See, to me, the juxtaposition, look at that word, was that those guys really call themselves the Kings of Comedy, but
it was for the era that they was in. That's kind of how.
Right. I wouldn't say that they necessarily were the Kings of Comedy. Like, are any of those guys better than Richard? Probably not. Bernie, you could kind of say maybe, but no. Eddie, probably not.
But of those four, if you had to put a show together,
Bernie would make the show.
You're right. I went Richard Pryor.
Bernie would
Eddie
absolutely
Murphy.
make the show.
Think about it: Bernie Mac, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor.
For me, Kings of Comedy would be Bernie, Dave, Eddie, and probably
Robin Harris.
Yeah, Robin.
Listen to me.
I could go Robin, or I could go. As crazy as this is going to sound, I could go Robin, or I could go Martin.
I just
See,
want
I still got it.
to come back.
Yeah, I got
What you
Pryor.
What's that, Al?
I just want Def Comedy Jams to come back.
Well, yeah,
that would be nice.
Because where are these young comedians going? They just going to the actual clubs now instead of
they're going to keep your distance with Kevin on stage.
They're online now. Okay, they don't have to. They can just go online.
It's comedy is in a weird place right now. It's in a good place because they can control their own destiny, so to speak. But they're not. But it's also in a weird place because there really is. While there's a lot of black platforms across the country, nothing truly highlights it and makes you a national star like Def Comedy Jam and like Fat Tuesday used to be. All that stuff. Anthony Bruce says Sinbad. I love Sinbad. I'm a Sinbad guy. I don't know if he's a king.
I don't know about that.
Sinbad's never Bill Cosby. It was that type of comedy.
Yeah.
You know what? The truth of the matter is, probably the last king is Bill, but he done so much. It's hard to. You don't want to put a king up there that's gonna slay all the women in the kingdom.
Oh my
God! You can't forget about Fox though.
Would you make him a king though?
Fox, dude, he was a lot. He didn't get, I think, the recognition that he should have, but he did a lot of.
I agree with that.
Huh?
Stand up.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is not really that funny.
Not Jamie
Foxx's humor
Red
is.
Fox.
Oh, Red. Oh, yeah.
Red Fox. Yeah.
Jamie Foxx, he's not funny.
Not
His
Jamie,
impressions is
Oh,
what
okay.
gets him.
Yeah.
Okay, Red Fox.
Yeah.
Good old days.
Yeah, you know what? I think my fourth one would have to be just on his stand-up. Forget the character of the person. It would have to be Bill. Somebody said, who is this? Sharon. Hello, Sharon. She said Sinbad's comedy isn't similar to Cosby, in my opinion, other than they are both clean comedians.
To me, it's that whole story. I mean, the way they tell their stories. I mean,
Right.
it's how clean stories. It's how they handle their act.
I don't know if y'all were
I
y'all
understand
there
what
when
you're saying.
Sinbad came to Moorhead.
I was.
I wasn't.
He was hilarious. He was fantastic.
He came to Homecoming for.
Yep. Yeah, he was fantastic. You know what? And we don't think about the women. That's terrible. You're right, Tara.
Dude, you want a good stand up?
Maybe.
You want a good stand up? Della Reese.
I was gonna say, so who are the queens? Who are the queens?
You go check out Della Reese stand up before she became the little
Yeah,
pulling it out.
Touch by an angel.
Yes, Della Reese is the shit.
What's the heavy set light skinned woman?
The one who took her wig off at Def Jam.
Yeah.
Oh.
Miss Laura.
Well, she's technically a queen of comedy because it was her.
Right. I can't think of her real name, but
no, I think it's Miss Laura.
Yeah, it is Miss Laura.
Yeah, I think it's Miss. Well, she goes by Miss Laura.
Yeah, but she played in a sitcom.
Hey,
she played in Martin.
Tyra just put out a nice 3.
Miles Mabley, Della Reese, Miss Laura. That's
a nice 3 right there.
That's a nice 3.
Ooh.
That
fourth one is hard to feel.
What about I had it and then I lost it.
So where does
she don't?
Let's just shake things up before I get off the screen.
Miss Pat is fire. She is very good.
Where does Monique fall?
I knew you was gonna say.
I was thinking that.
Look, as I bid thee farewell.
Wow, look at you
where's
stirring it
Monique
up
at
and feeling
on the
it.
list?
She's in the top 50. She's in the top 50. I don't give her the
top 50.
She's not the queen. She's not the princess. She's not the duchess.
Wow.
She's the jester. She's in the royal court.
She's in the royal court.
The jester.
Wow.
What about
Anthony
Whoopi?
Bruce? We were on the same page. Joker.
She's a Joker. Yeah. What about Whoopi? Is Whoopi?
I
you
don't recall. See, Whoopi didn't have a lot of stand-ups.
They say that's where she started, but I've never seen a set by Whoopi Goldberg.
I've seen a couple.
No video. It may exist, but I've never seen Whoopi doing stand-up.
Yeah, HBO used to show a lot of her stand-ups on HBO back in the day.
Yeah, I think her most famous is probably the one she called original one, Around the World in 80 MF and Days.
Yeah,
that was pretty good. Cheryl is definitely
Cheryl Underwood.
Cheryl's funny.
What was the name of Billy's Place in Louisville when we had the comedy show down there off of I can't think of it, down there by the park when he had Billy's Place down there for a comedy. I saw Cheryl Underwood live there.
You're so regional.
Hmm?
You're so regional.
Hmm?
I'm messing with you.
Dale Gibbons. I'm such a effing lady.
Oh yeah,
that's Gibbons is good too.
Wanda Sykes.
Yeah. What about LaWanda Page? You ever seen her stand up?
I've never seen her stand up.
A lot of her stuff is not. It's not on TV. You got to kind of catch you got to get the vinyls and listen to her.
Oh yeah, I like some more too.
Yeah,
I do like some more. Yvonne Wilson. I do like Yvonne Wilson.
Yvonne Wilson.
And that's the one that got she passed away.
Yeah, she passed away.
Yeah, she was in the movie, the show with
she was in with Monique. Yeah,
Parkers.
The Parkers. Yeah, bless her heart.
There's some newer ones that are coming up too that are really funny.
Where would you put Tiffany Haddish?
I wouldn't.
Okay. Damn, you answered that quickly, bro.
I wouldn't. I don't think Tiffany's stand-up it's not funny like that to me. But because to me, her stand-up is no different than her acting. It's the same kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Over and over again.
Yeah, and so it's not.
I like Melanie Camacho.
Melanie's good. Melanie's very good. I like Zaynab Johnson. I like Zaynab. She's good. Sharon said, "No, not Tiffany."
I should say, where would you put her? Where would you put her?
Yeah, good comedic act. She's a decent comedic actress, but not
because her stand up that those last two that they showed.
Okay.
What about a old girl? What's her name that was on the Coming to America, and she was Eddie's baby mama?
Leslie Jones.
Yeah, what about Leslie Jones? What you thought on it?
I mean, outside of Saturday Night Live, I can't think of a stand-up of hers.
I actually watched one of her stand-ups on Netflix, and it was okay. It was okay.
I'm about to go check it out because I ain't really
It
seen any
wasn't.
of her stand-ups.
It wasn't. It was okay. I do love Ada Rodriguez. I definitely love Ada Rodriguez. She's funny. So that brings up another question: are all the kings of comedy or all the queens of comedy black? Do they have to be black? By definition and rule, it seems like they would have to be because all the original kings were black. So I guess
Look,
I can think of maybe only a couple Caucasian cats that could fit into those groups.
See, I'm old school. I like George Carlin.
You can throw Robin Williams in there too.
Robin was so over.
Oh my gosh!
Because his stand-ups,
yeah.
So I mean, do they always have to be black? No, because you do have some great.
Well, on the other hand,
let's give them their own. Let's give them our own.
Exactly. I'm saying because it's sort of like when we watch the comedy documentary. White people have been able to have access for year after year after year after year after year. Whereas, black people had to, we had to have one night at the comedy place in order to get, recognized. So if they want to be called, if we have to designate a king of comedy, let us have the king of comedy.
To share for it, I like
Gary. Either gonna say black king of comedy and white king of comedy. You can't say the kings of comedy, the prince of comedies.
Right. To Sharon's point, I like Gary Owens. I wouldn't call him a king per se.
No.
He's got some stuff that I enjoyed, but I don't know. I like Bill Engvall. He's definitely the country king of comedy. Bill Engvall has made a.
Go ahead, you didn't bring up your Seinfeld. I'm shocked that you.
Oh, Jerry Seinfeld is definitely one of the goats. He's one of the goats. George Lopez, Ralphie May.
George Lopez, he takes a while to get him to get.
Yeah.
They consider him the Latin king of comedy.
Yeah, he's definitely Latin king of comedy. That is definitely true.
Him and that little Buffy dude. What's his name? The little Buffy dude.
What's his name? Iglesias.
Yeah.
Gabriel Iglesias, that's his name.
Yeah, that's him.
I like dry comedy.
Yeah, you do, because that's the part.
Comedy.
That's where you and I draw the line. You be like,
sometimes dry comedy is good. It's funny.
I'll be like, this ain't funny.
It just depends on who.
How they deliver. Right, it depends.
Some of them can deliver good, and some of them just they can't.
Yeah. Bill Burr's interesting. He's wild. That's for sure.
Bill Burr.
Yeah, he's wild. Why do we not? Sharon said I would love to see the original Kings of Comedy 2.0. But see, they couldn't get along. Everybody on that tour can't get along. You got Mike Epps, Kevin Hart, and Kat. They can't get along.
Hell, Kat might not even show up.
That's right. Or on time.
I don't really like Mike Epps' comedy.
I don't. I'm not.
He's not funny to me.
When he acts,
he's a better actor.
Like I like the Upshaws. That's a pretty good show, but I don't love his stand up like that. So if I was doing an original Kings of Comedy 2.0, then for sure Dave's in there. It'd probably be Dave, Chris Rock, Kevin, and Kat.
Dave, Chris Rock, Kevin. Oh yeah, Dave. Chris Rock.
That'd probably be it. Yeah.
But dudes, imagine how would you put that in order? Who would you want to end with?
I don't think any of them want to follow Dave, so I think you'd have to end with Dave.
That's what I was thinking to you, because you had to end with Dave. I think the part that you'll struggle is between Kevin Hart and Kat.
Yeah, I think I would probably go. I'd probably go Kevin first, Cat second. No, Kevin, Chris, Cat, Dave.
And see, I wouldn't even have Cat really do the show. I would have him host like we did.
Yeah,
Like
well,
I would have him the host to get everybody going to bring off each person because he's gonna throw jokes at people at the crowd. He's gonna be poking with the people, so he'll have that keep everything going in between. Because he'll just be a nut just to keep the show going.
Yeah, I agree with Anthony Bruce. Cat's last stand up, I didn't like it. It wasn't funny to me.
But that's what I said. To me, that's why I have.
Oh, I love Shula King.
Yeah,
love Shula King. Shula King is hilarious.
I heard any of his videos.
Yeah, Shula King is hilarious. He's very, very good. He's one of those up and coming. So on this next class, who would you put in this next class? If y'all know comedians like that, who are some names y'all would put in that next class? I think I definitely could put Schuler in there. My guy CT, I love him.
Is Pharaoh too old to be in this category?
Jay Farrow.
Jay Farrow.
I like Jay's impersonations, but his stand-up is a little flat for me.
Oh, okay.
For me.
That's because you like dry humor, so.
No, but Jay, no, I like all kinds of humor. I love all of stand-up all the way across the board. I don't know. That's Tony Baker. Oh, I forgot about Tony Baker.
Oh my gosh.
Tony Baker is a monster. That's somebody you do not. These new school cats. That's somebody you don't want to follow. Tony Baker is a monster.
Probably the new school, man. It's so many of them because there's so many platforms now.
Yeah,
it's hard for you to kind of see.
Oh my God, Deion Cole is hilarious. Love Deion Cole.
Yeah, I like him.
But see, Deion's kind of. I mean, he's been out for a minute too, though.
Yeah, I don't know if you can call Deion new school. Like I think
he's in that Cat Williams school. I mean, he came out with those guys.
Yeah, Deion is kind of more like people are just not catching up to Deion.
Mm-hmm. He pulled out his pencil and paper. We talking about that joke was it.
Sharon, you definitely. I knew what you meant, Sharon. I knew you meant Tony Baker. You put Tony Banks. Yeah, you definitely a Ravens fan.
Because I mean, Tony Baker. You got to talk about Deion Cole. Now, so you talk about Deion Cole, you got to talk about Earthquake. You got to talk about.
Oh yeah, Earthquake is one of my favorites as well. He's definitely one of my favorites. Tony Baker though is so brilliant, bro. I saw that dude do a stand up, and he didn't even have nothing prepared. He just said, "Y'all throw me a topic, and I'll make it funny." And they threw him like 5 topics, and he just ripped on all of them, and it was hilarious. I was like, man, how do you do that? Like, how do you just off the top of your head just be that funny? So
it reminds me of at the performing arts school what they call black box theater, where they just say, okay, here's the subject or here's the topic, now go forth with whatever we throw out there.
See what you get.
You gotta be light on your feet, whatever it is they throw at you. If you're gonna put yourself out there and be that vulnerable, you better have it down to a science.
Yeah, I agree. I'm trying to see.
DC.
Yeah, he's going on me too. Matter of fact, that whole 85 South group, I really like them.
Oh my God,
they are funny.
They're funny together.
But he always talking about
they are funny together, right?
They play off each other very well.
Yeah.
He be like, everything is ugly. That's the first few words he say. He's like, okay.
DC, to Sean's question, DC is wilder, and I like his energy. But to me, Carlos constructs a joke better. Carlos Miller constructs the joke way better. Matter of fact, to me, Carlos of the 3 is the most polished.
I agree.
Carlos had the better punchlines, the better jokes.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. But like you said, all 3 of them together are fantastic.
Yeah, together, man, that is a hell of a squad that sit up and do that together.
Who is it? What was this? J. Anthony Brown. Oh yeah, that's Fred. Yeah. Love J. Anthony Brown.
I'm gonna tell you, as much as I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that Nick Cannon does, the show he does, Wildin' Out.
Okay, so I got a question for y'all. Y'all ready for
I
this?
thought you were gonna say he was a comedian, Mama. No, I gonna say Nick.
No, I was not.
I got a question for y'all, and this is a really good question. What has had more impact on the success of comedians? Def Comedy Jam or Wildin' Out? And I know the easy answer for a lot of y'all is going to say Def Comedy Jam. But if you look at what Wildin' Out has done and who it has put on, you can make an argument. Wildin' Out has had as much impact on the culture as Def Comedy Jam has. We got Cat Williams because of Wildin' Out. We got Kevin Hart because of Wildin' Out. We got D. Ray Davis because of Wildin' Out. We got the 85 South Crew because of Wildin' Out.
But you don't have a Wildin' Out without Def Comedy Jam.
No, but that's not the comparison though. That's not the comparison.
But you got Martin Lawrence, Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah, of course.
You Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I mean, Cedric Entertainer, Bernie Mac. I mean, you got the kings of comedy off Def Comedy Jam.
I mean, it might be too early for Wildin' Out to make that comparison. It might be. I don't know. But I'll just say this. You can make an argument that that Wildin' Out is the new Def Comedy Jam. Country Wayne, let me tell you something. I just saw something the other day that blew my mind. And I'm going to get the number somewhat wrong, but I'm not way off. To date, Country Wayne has 273 million views of his videos.
Oh, I couldn't believe that.
Country Wayne is killing it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Killing it. That's crazy, ain't it?
It's hard to believe with the many videos that he has out there. But yeah.
Man.
But that thing about that is that's the new platform for comedians is the internet.
That's right.
Should a comedian? Well, let me ask this question because this came up in the documentary. Do you guys consider the new school guys comedians, like the Country Waynes, like the King Bach? King Bach got 20 million followers.
I don't even know who it is.
You don't know who King Bach is? Oh man, that's Fred. First of all, that's Fred. Well, and second of all,
I don't know.
He does the videos just like Country Wayne, just like Kev on Stage, all those guys.
It's more skit. It's more skit comedy.
Skit type stuff, yeah.
It's still they're still comedians, but they're more skit comedians. Where we used to the stand up out in front, and they're just doing jokes. These guys are more. It's more. It's a different path. It's a different path. It's skit. It's almost more movie like comedy than stand up comedy.
What was funny was I heard Donnell Rollins say some young lady who does internet stuff. No disrespect at all, Sharon. I don't take it like that. And he won't either because keep killing the game. He's making so much money.
Is that how's it spelled?
That's exactly how it's spelled. Exactly how she spelled it.
That's his stage name. King
Bach, yes. What I was gonna say? But Donnell Rollins asked this young lady who has a big internet following. She said, I'm a comedian, and she got so many followers. And he said, but you're not a stand-up comedian. She said, but I'm a comedian. And he said, but you're not a stand-up comedian. And so she said, she looked up the definition of comedian. He said, person that provides humor to others. And I was like, okay, I guess that makes you a comedian. But technically, you are a comedian. It's just a different version of it.
That's kind of why I said it's still comedy. They're still comedians. You got sketch comedians versus somebody who just stands up in front of a crowd and they're just throwing jokes. They're still comedians. They're still funny as hell.
But that's the beef that there is between the stand-up comedians and the ones that are online. Because they in other words, I ain't never been no stand-up, even though they have been stand-up, but they got issue with them because they got all these million followers and stuff. And they man, I put in blood, sweat, and tears having to deal with hecklers and this and that, going to the actual comedy clubs where the comedians that, gain their fame online, there's some beef there.
But it's just a different path to get your money.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you something.
Like McDonald's and Wendy's.
But I'm gonna tell you something. The path to becoming an internet comedian, if I can say it that way, is not any less challenging as the path of standing up in them clubs. Like, you know, you put out a video, you put out your time, your blood, sweat, and tears into making it look like it's supposed to look, and then you get 200 likes. That ain't, that's hard too. So getting it up to 1,000, getting it up to 10,000 and 20,000 and 200,000, that's hard too. So
and that's free tickets. At least a
right,
stand up get 200 people in there. That's 200 people that bought a ticket.
right.
Internet, you put money out there, you may not get no return because you don't get enough likes to get a return hit back on it. So
Yeah.
it's so money's game.
They're both challenging. I just think, but I think a lot of the new guys, the old guys, are starting to come around to understand that these guys are doing. Like I heard Faison Love say something real stupid. He said, "Man, Country Wayne ain't making no money. He ain't making no real money." I'm like, bro, you need to do your research before you open your mouth, because that dude probably making more money than you making,
or ever made.
Like he's probably making way more money than you making.
I mean,
at least
money's online, man, because people like the convenience now of being at home. I can be at home and see the same thing that I'm going to see at the stand-up at the comedy club.
Right.
Probably made more money than he's ever made, especially with all this stuff coming out now, saying things like, you know, when I like the different actors that say, well, when I was in Friday, I only made like $500, you know, and you like, man, that movie has made money upon money upon money over and over again. But, you know, you just like, I just want to be in a movie. And, you know, so different actors and different, you know, comedians, they only make, you know, they ain't making as much as we believe that they made back in the day.
Right.
Yeah, and I like what because the comments is no filter. And you got all these internet bullies, so they can say whatever they want on the comment, man.
Right.
It could kill.
Right. It ain't no different than that boo that you getting in the comedy club. Trust me.
And they
the boo in the comedy club, you can see who did the boo.
Right.
The internet.
And that boo don't last for about 5 seconds, but the internet comments last forever.
Folks be trying to find out where you live or just doing extra stuff.
I mean, so that's still a lot, man. It's numbers, like you said, Mama knows it's a number game. It's about the money, where you get the money.
Yeah. I really respect what Country Wayne is doing, man. It's really, he has really tapped in. And let me tell you something. And them videos are good. They're good. They're really, you know, it keeps a good plot line going. It's got a sitcom-y / soap opera kind of vibe to it, and you want to see it. It's 3 minutes. They're 3 minutes long, so you don't have to invest no time. It's really nice, man. He really tapped into something different.
Yeah, but you can't knock their hustle.
I don't knock it.
Comedy had to evolve like everything else did, and it's evolved into the internet because that's where it's all going at now.
Well, Ron, the best part about what they're doing is they're not sitting around waiting for some comedy club to call them. They're saying, I can make this money right now in my bedroom or in my living room or in my house, and I ain't got to wait for somebody to make this money for me. I can, you know, I like the fact that they're controlling and there's an entrepreneurial type spirit to it. I love that.
Yeah, I ain't gotta wait on Netflix to say they want to give
me
a
show.
Go ahead.
You're
gonna make Netflix come to you. Hey, he's got 2.5 million views. 2.5 million views at $19 a subscription. Netflix is looking at money now.
Listen, you can make Netflix come to you and you can say to them, y'all got to pay me, because when I come, I'm bringing all my people with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, one of the things that now I'm gonna tell you what the real reason why these old guys are mad, and it goes back to what Tara just said. These old guys don't have the following that these new guys have. So yeah, Faison Love might come to your town, and if you like Faison Love, you'll go. You might or might not go him do stand up in your town, right? You might be able to sell out a day. These young boys got these followings of 20 million, 5 million, 10 million, whatever. And when they put on their site, hey, I'm coming to this town, well, like Kev on stage, Some people love Kev on stage, some people don't love his comedy. But guess what? Kev got millions of followers, and when he show up in his town, and he light the bat signal to say, "Hey, I'm gonna be in Memphis this weekend for 3 shows." Guess what? All his followers do? Them tickets is sold out before he ever leave his house.
Yep. That's what I said. It's just
and that's all the comedy clubs care about.
Yeah, and the old guys are just they haven't. I hate to say they haven't evolved yet, but they really haven't moved into a new way of actually doing it. Versus, being mad at what the cats are doing. Ask them, hey, how you guys doing this? Let me get a piece of that change.
Listen, some of the younger guys, some of the older guys have reached out and they tapped into it. They figured it out. Like these young boys have tapped into something that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Because now you see Martin on social media. Now you see Deion Cole on social media. Now you seeing, Kev Hart was the one that really figured it out too. Kev figured it out a long time ago, but it's a balance between the two, man. You still got to work on your craft and get better at the gift of, but still, there's a way to do it, man. But yeah, you're right, Tar. These old guys, they don't want to evolve.
You don't want to evolve, don't bitch your mom, because it's gonna leave your ass behind.
I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
You're gonna be stuck. You want to stay stuck. That's what's gonna happen to you.
I agree 100%. Why the internet? I just saw Twitter say free Janet's breast. That was great. Free Janet's breast is what he said.
That's what I'm talking about. I like whoever just said that. That's my person right there.
Oh my goodness.
Let them puppies out, Mama Noise. Let Janet puppies out.
I don't want to see Janet's puppies.
What's wrong? We've already seen Janet's puppies.
I don't even remember seeing it.
I mean, I can replay the video for you if you want.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Tara took it there. She said that's why dating suck, because they don't want to evolve. These old guys don't want to evolve. I don't use them. I don't use the internets.
I don't use that fangled thing over in the corner.
Yeah. Well, listen, we're gonna have a fun weekend. Unfortunately, Daddy and the girls will not be going off in the morning, so there will be no Daddy and the girls. We just, the baby's not feeling her best, so we want her feeling her best when she steps into the screen.
We hope she feels better. We hope
we're gonna dock. Matter of fact, we ready to jump here and docked up on her a little bit and see if we can get her back right, as they say.
Get us some ginger ale, Robitussin.
Some Robitussin, yeah, some ginger ale. We're gonna rub it down in some Robitussin, give her some ginger ale.
You're gonna rub everybody down in Robitussin.
And I'm gonna just put Mercurochrome on it just because. You're gonna have red spots all over her body for no reason whatsoever.
Keep some saltine crackers by the side. Yeah.
There was really no medicinal purposes for Mercurochrome.
To this day, I don't know what Mercurochrome actually did.
It wasn't a disinfectant.
In the red on my arm,
it wasn't an antibiotic. It wasn't.
Seeing it on my cut made me feel better. So
is that what it was? Fake blood?
That's just made
it. What fake blood? It was red, and you put it on the cut, and miraculously you felt better. You're like, oh, I got some Mercurochrome. I feel better.
It was all in your head. It was all in your head.
What was we talking about? Okay. But yeah, we got uncorked wine tomorrow. Don't miss uncorked wine. We're gonna obviously cut the fool, as they say, tomorrow.
For the grown folks.
Yeah.
For the grown folks.
Yeah, for the grown folks tomorrow. So we're gonna have fun with that. And we just, y'all know what we do here. Y'all know. I sure appreciate y'all coming through tonight. And we miss Cuz. Cuz had to go take care of some family business, but we will see him later. At some point, I'm sure.
He about to pop on. As soon as you get closer now, he'll pop his ass out.
He might try to pop on. Well, we're closed out now, so unless he makes it in the next 60 seconds, we're gonna miss it.
Tyra and them will quit talking about man over 40, damn it. Starting to take offense at that.
Well, I don't know if she's wrong because I ain't out there, so I don't know. But brothers
ain't nothing wrong with those brothers over 40. We know what we do.
Yeah, but we married though, Ron. So we might not be. We might not be what she's talking about.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
They know all my brothers over 40. It's Gen X. They all Gen X. Damn it.
I don't know if I can do that. I may have to.
You know how Cuz feels about.
I might not. I ain't gonna do that because you might be you really out there. So I don't know. See, it worked for me, Sharon. I agree. If nothing else, it works psychologically.
Yeah, it was all mental. It's like ginger ale.
Ginger ale works psychologically.
Ginger ale don't cure shit, but you'll take ginger ale every time you get sick.
It does, but it does settle your stomach though, Ron. Like it will settle your stomach down. Like I think I had the bubble guts the other day, and I took a ginger ale. I was like, ooh.
It's all in your head, man. It's all in your head. It's psychological.
Maybe, listen, but maybe that's what we needed. We needed the psychological shift of our mind, and a saltine cracker did that for us.
That's all it did.
Okay.
Because as soon as you get sick, that's the first damn thing you do. You do it to your own kids these days.
Without question. You want to
go to hospital.
Get your ginger ale. Get your ginger ale. You'll be fine.
Take your ass back to your room, and I'll be in there to check on you.
Oh my gosh.
The essential black medicine cabinet includes ginger ale, saltine crackers, Vicks Vapor Rub, Tussin, peroxide, alcohol, Q-tips, and
some Band-Aids.
Mercure comb and Band-Aids. If you got that, you're pretty much stocked. You're ready to go.
You can fix anything you want.
Yeah. That's all you need. That's all you need to really make it work. Popsicles and Jello.
Popsicles. Yeah, popsicles.
Started on a whole nother.
I never did the Jello.
I did the popsicles. We didn't do the Jello though. It was a bunch of popsicles though.
No.
Yeah, I'm with you, Sharon. If I had to, God forbid, if something happened between me and Mama Noise, I'd probably be out here in these streets too. I wouldn't remarrying. Nah, I'm good on that.
I told you yesterday. If I ever get divorced, I'm in the streets. I'm just gonna be in the streets.
Anyway. Well, thank you, Sora, Sharon, Randolph. Thank you for coming through.
We still putting together the show for tomorrow. We don't know what we. Yeah, you gotta get Tussin. You know Tussin. You know what Tussin is?
Everybody know about that rubber Tussin.
The Tussin DE or the Tussin D or the y'all know they had them different versions of Tussin.
Yeah, did you ever do the tallow? You ever do the tallow over your head? Put your face over a pot of boiling water to get the steam.
I do that now. We do that now. When my sinuses are bothering, Mama Noise will make me a steam pot. But
I put eucalyptus oil in it.
It's still a steam pot, Mama Noise.
Yeah, but the eucalyptus oil does a little more than just a steam.
Okay, Mama.
I don't know if they put anything in it, but it was the steam. And your grandma always kept a hot toddy close by.
Oh, now I love a hot toddy now.
Woo.
Sometimes I want a hot toddy and I don't even be sick.
Dude, I drink without even being sick.
Oh, you know what? They're sick. You're like, I need a toddy.
Like a hot toddy sounds good right by now.
Toddy sound delicious. I need some toddy.
I had to go give me one of those.
Yeah, that toddy all right.
That might be my drink for tomorrow night. Hot toddy.
Yeah, I like a hot toddy now. I like a hot toddy. I might fix a hot toddy tonight.
Yeah, trying to keep myself from getting sick.
Now look.
What?
Fixing no hot toddy for my 13-year-old.
I wanted to feel better. And if nothing else, either she's gonna feel better or not remember why she was sick at all.
And she'll sleep, and she will sleep good tonight. she'll wake up tomorrow morning. She gonna wake up tomorrow morning. Woo! What happened?
She's like, I don't know if I feel better, but I did get some rest. Oh my goodness!
Ain't nothing like it, Mama Noise.
Ain't nothing like a toddy.
And I'm gonna show you a picture in the morning, Mama Noise. I got new coffee I'm gonna do in the morning.
Oh no!
That sounds good to me, right? What you just said.
Oh, okay.
That sounds good. All right, y'all. So just peek us out tomorrow. We'll be up in here, and for sure we'll be on for Uncorked Wine tomorrow. All the other shows, we'll keep you posted. If you see it pop up, just watch when you see it pop up. Sharon, it's good to see you. We here, Sharon, Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And Wednesdays we here too, but not like here, like us. We like here for sports
Come
show.
on by. Come on out by and hang out with us. Come on by and hang out with us.
All right. Love y'all. Have a good night, and we'll see y'all later.